So what's up, guys? This is Robert, aka Robica. I've been tattooing at Victory Tattoo for about 3 years now. I've been at the shop 5 years, and I did the apprenticeship for 2 years, and after that, I've been tattooing for 3 years now over here in Daytona Beach. So the reason I got into tattooing is because I love art. I love all type of art forms. I love to go to museums, any type of art that you see on the streets, the architecture of buildings. I just really love the look of it, the layout of it, and it was always questioning me, like, why is it that I'm not doing it? And about 7 years ago, I started to really draw the best possible way I can. I started a YouTube channel, and I was doing time-lapse videos, but with anything that you start, it takes time, it requires time. So because of that, I got into tattooing because YouTube took off in a lot of years. So because of that, I was looking around some apprenticeships around the area. I did go into 3 to 5 tattoo shops, but this tattoo shop here at Victory Tattoo stood out for me. So because of that, I started to work here because all the people that was working here was real professional, real tattooers. So I did see a French artist. His name is Lil B. He is based out of Bordeaux, France, and he does black and gray stipple black work realism. And whenever I would see his work on YouTube, it just really caught attention to my eye, and I was really looking up to him, and I love his work, and that's what started the love of tattooing for me. A normal tattooing day is not normal. Whenever you wake up, you are thinking of tattooing, and whenever you go to sleep, you're thinking of tattooing. But if I could say a normal day would be planning out my day regarding future tattoo designs and also tattooing clients. And that could be from appointments to walk-ins. When it comes down to walk-ins, you never know what you get yourself into. But I do like appointments, to be quite honest with you, so I'm ready for the appointment so I can provide the best quality of the job that I can. Biggest misconception, I don't say there's any, to be quite honest with you, regarding these days. For the old folks, you know, that you are a criminal or you are a bad person having tattoos. But besides that, I don't think there's any misconception anymore. Into tattooing, there's a lot of techniques that goes into a lot of work. So a regular Joe, whoever comes into the shop, they don't see the hustle behind the scenes. They don't see the amount of work that we put into the designs. It takes a real dedication, and the people that I'm with every day motivate me to become a better person. But the type of tattoos that I like mainly is traditional, which is because I work in a traditional shop. And also I like to do fine line, black and gray, soft realism. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So whenever I got into the shop, I don't think there was any push. And I think that has to do because I was older when I got into tattooing. I say I'm the one that push myself every day, and the work that I complete, I take a look at it, analyze it, and whenever I have another chance to do another type of work, I try to elevate myself to become better every day as I can. So I feel like with the inspiration, sometimes I burn myself out, but I don't think anybody could burn me out because I just have that mentality that I'm the one that could burn myself out. But whenever that happens, I just step away from the scene, recoup myself, and tomorrow is another day. We only have 24 hours, just take it hour by hour. So before tattooing, first of all, I graduated from college with an AA degree, and I had plans to go and become a physical therapist. I did my clinical hours of 80 hours. It just, for whatever reason, whenever I was trying to find a job with it, to be around a physical therapist office, I was always turned down, and I was trying for 6 months. I went into a lot of places, and I did not have any opportunity, to be honest with you. But besides graduating from college, I did go to hospitality management, and I was working all of the beachside hotels that you can think of. I think I realized it wasn't a hobby anymore when it wasn't a hobby anymore. It just, something clicked in me, and I said, is this what you want to do? And I said, yeah, let's go. And that's when I was going into the journey of tattooing. You got to, and one thing that was the hardest for me in my personal development is having faith. Whenever you are having faith, sometimes you doubt yourself, but you have to realize there's something above you that is greater than you, which I'm not talking about God, but you kind of a co-creator within yourself, and you need to create for yourself to create for others. This is gonna sound cliche, but I love every type of tattoos. So if you come through with a watercolor tattoo, maybe I would be like, no, I don't want to do that, but guess what? I'm going to do it because I have to prove to myself that I can do it, and then I can see the smile on the client after completing that tattoo. So anything that comes through the door, I need to be able to do. But anybody that's looking for fine line, traditional black and gray, black work, stippling type of tattoo, I'm always down anytime. Just call me. Only thing that could drain me, once again, it's going to be cliche, but myself. I just go into a tattoo, or I go to do my day with the highest expectation of myself that as I can. Of course, there are some challenges here and there, but that's why you do a study of the design. That's why you do a black and gray or color study, and make sure that every design that you do does not have any flaw, to make sure that whenever you do the tattoo, there are no mistakes in the tattoo. Any style that I took on, I definitely evolved in my tattoo evolution, and I just keep evolving as time goes because of myself and the people that I work with. You know, we just uplift each other. One thing that I can tell you that I remember coming into the shop and I didn't know what I got myself into, to be quite honest with you. And by the way, this was the first time ever that I worked with Americans only, because I always work with people that's immigrated from other countries. So pretty much I stepped into the United States at the shop, to be quite honest with you. But for example, whenever I started to work on art at the tattoo shop, I was drawing perfume bottles. And I know this sounds crazy, but Coco Chanel realistic perfume bottles. And then the owner of the shop, my mentor Bobby, came to me. He's like, "What the hell are you doing, bro?" And you know, I thought I could make my art and tell people that, like, hey, look at my art, it looks amazing, but it doesn't translate into the tattooing world. You need to do eagles, panthers, or the traditional themes. I think whatever I portray on Instagram shows my personality. I do show my face. I do show my tattoos and my paintings, my drawings. It shows my wifey. It shows my dog. I try to be Instagram conscious so people can see the content that I create for everyone.